So when I got hired at Susquehanna in Cincinnati, Ohio, I had no experience. I had no experience in Photoshop, I had no experience in Illustrator or in PageMaker. But because a friend of mine was leaving the position and referred me, I got the job and I took a $12,000 pay cut in order to take this job. My name is Stacy. I'm the creator of the Freest Girls. I teach curl confidence to girls and women who want to learn how to take care and love their natural hair texture. And I wanted to share my story of how I created the Freest Girls, as well as wrote and illustrated my own book, Stacy Learns to Love Her Wavy Hair. You Can Too, and how my career has come full circle. So anyhow, I had no idea how to use the software. But literally, while I was on the job, I taught myself how to use Photoshop, Illustrator, and PageMaker. And for 3 months, I worked on the Snooze Fest of Materials 94.9 Smooth Jazz. It was just boring music. I mean, I know jazz is really nice and relaxing too, but when you're designing, there's not much really creatively you can do with smooth jazz artwork. There's just really not. So after about 3 months, we came back to the station because we were all told to leave and come back, and we got the exciting news that we flipped to 94.9 Mojo, 60s, 70s, and 80s. So we went to really fun music, which meant I got to have fun with the proposals. And at that job, I was also given the opportunity to take paid classes at New Horizons Computer Learning Center, learning Photoshop, Illustrator, and design, as well as Flash. I struggled with Flash because it was really, really tricky to use, and because at the time Flash was a Macromedia product, it wasn't an Adobe product, so it was actually run completely different than when Adobe took over the product way back in the day. So I learned all the software, I got certified, I even took a course on how to do forms in Adobe Acrobat and so forth, so I had all this extra training. And in that job as a sales assistant, desktop publisher, I thrived. I was able to be creative. I was creating proposals for the sales department. I had that department whipped into shape. I said, put everything you want in your proposal in your sheet. Give me the date, the time, color, black and white, how many copies, when you need it by, I will get it to you. And they loved me because I got their proposals out and they loved the design. And even more so, the clients loved the design so much that every time a sales went out with a proposal, they ended up closing the sale because of the proposal and how well I had designed it. So I was having so much fun creating proposals, learning the software, and if you took all the proposals that I created at that job from start until when I left a year and a half later, you would see a huge transition in design and style and things that I was doing creatively. But after a while, I was feeling kind of stuck and wanted more of a bigger role. But the marketing department only consisted one person and he wasn't going anywhere. So I couldn't get into marketing. So I ended up working part-time in the studio doing a couple other fun things. Stay tuned for that story because you're going to be shocked to know what I actually did.